Hello, Taurus. Taurus, welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see the messages that the divine wants to give you in this timeless reading. As usual, it is always important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings, because your intuition will elaborate on the messages that you are receiving. So let's set the scene to what is currently going on, what energies are currently around you. Now, Taurus, so far, so good. The divine, though, is wanting to bring a message to your attention, where the divine is saying that, listen, any choices that you're making at this present moment in time, really deploy divine wisdom. Really sit down and think before you make a decision, because you have our card where the divine is reminding you, Taurus, that the choices you make today will absolutely determine the future that you are going to be experiencing tomorrow. So Taurus, take your time, think about things, understand that there are some good things that are coming towards you. And it's interesting that our tarot cards are really emphasizing the same message in a different way, so that truly the penny can drop, so that truly can have that understanding where the divine is saying that there are some new beginnings that are here, there are some changes that are here. You've got golden opportunities and choices that are going to be presenting themselves to you. But remember what I told you, that here in the middle, you have to really pay attention to the choices, to the decisions that you're making on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes the smallest choices that we're making actually determine the bigger things. So the divine is saying discipline and focus is going to be important, because you've got wonderful new beginnings that are wanting to come into your life. Taurus, if you need your own personal reading done, my website is in the description box below, okay? And we have also our candle magic ceremony that is going to be happening for the new year. So if you're wanting to be part of the candle magic ceremony, where we're saying our prayers, where we're just releasing blockages so that we can enter into the next phase with a clean slate, go in the description box below, go on my website and have a look around to see what it is that I do. So you started off this reading with a card where the divine was saying, listen and listen well. It is time to fine-tune your intuition, because we are going to be needing your intuition to be guiding the way as we are going forward, as new chapters and happy endings are presenting themselves. The divine is saying that you're going to have to listen to your gut instinct, what your gut is telling you. And you are not going to be afraid to follow, because sometimes our pot of gold is somewhere where we feel afraid to go and venture into. So sometimes we just have to be willing to go on a journey, on an adventure that leads to a new beginning and new chapters. It is interesting that the major arcana card that you started off this reading with is the Wheel of Fortune, and you have two major arcana cards that are here. So please do have the discipline to watch this reading all the way to the end. And if you are really paying attention at this present moment in time, I want you to comment in the comment section below 777, because luck is on your side. So remember, we spoke about intuition and we spoke about you going on a journey. We are seeing that our major arcana card of the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that the winds of change are starting to blow. And it is going to be important for you, remember, to pay attention to the choices and the decisions that you're making, because there are some major changes that are on the cards for you. The Wheel of Fortune is good because the changes that are there, they are not going to be abrupt. This is not like the Tower card with boom, things just happen. No, these changes have been long overdue. And this is why you have to realize and understand that you're working with divine timing, and to really inspire yourself to make the right choices, even though sometimes the right choices are the difficult choices that we don't want to make. The divine is saying, don't be seduced by comfort, because sometimes comfort is actually the thief of our dreams, of our manifestations. So the divine is saying to you, fine-tune your intuition, okay? Buckle up You're about to go on a journey of a lifetime. You are working with divine timing. So roll the dice, take a chance, make a choice about what it is that you are going to be deciding what to do next. Make a choice. Really sit down and think about it before you choose, before you have that clarity about which direction you want to go into or what choice you're wanting to choose. It's interesting that as we spoke about choices and making decisions before we even got our tarot cards, this was the card that decided to speak first. And you have another major arcana card, Taurus, of the Judgment card, which is saying to you, as you're making choices, as you are deploying the energy of divine wisdom, understanding that now is the time. It is going to be important to see and understand that you also receive the energy of the Judgment card, which is another major arcana card. So not only did you receive the Wheel of Fortune, confirming what our oracle cards already told you. The divine is saying to you, winds of change are happening. Roll the dice, okay? It is time to buckle up and to go on an adventure. And before you go on that adventure, it is important for you to release, to let go of any baggage that you don't need in the future. And whilst you're there, you're also being encouraged to look at yourself. Look at self-sabotaging behaviors. Do you procrastinate? Do you get in your own way? Really look at why these things happen and understand that these create blockages that stops your manifestations, your blessings coming into your life. So the divine is saying release, let go of self-sabotaging behaviors, of how you get in your own way. And also look at people that you really know that these people are maybe just friends who are there for a good time. You don't build anything solid with these people. Or they just could be people that don't have faith in your dreams and where you are going. And you understand that when you are in the mode of a new beginning, you cannot have people who cause doubt in your heart and in your soul. You cannot have people around you again who cause you to doubt yourself and the decisions that you're making. Don't let people infiltrate your heart and cause you to not take any action. Because some people have said this, now you're afraid, now you're not so sure, you're like, what shall I do, what shall I do? Divine timing is not going to wait forever. Lady Luck is not going to be waiting forever to make a decision, especially if you're over-analyzing the decision, if you're in that mode of analysis paralysis. So the Seven of Cups is indicating that there are going to be some powerful decisions that are going to be coming in. There are going to be some opportunities that are going to be coming in. But sometimes you need to realize that some of the opportunities come in a way that is not going to build us up. These are temptations. These could be people from the past coming back, asking for forgiveness, right? Begging for forgiveness, asking for a reconciliation. Be very mindful of the people that you let back into your life. Ask why you broke up, why that friendship dissolved, why whatever transpired, why it transpired, and what's changed. Before you open out your heart, your home, your soul to people returning, it is really important for you to ask, am I just inviting karmic cycles to start all over again? Sometimes, you forgive people. Sometimes you understand you have to release, to let go, and to love people from a distance, because these are the people who cause you to doubt your abilities. You feel and you know that deep down in your heart and in your soul, there is something that you're meant to do. There's a path that you're meant to go on. But the moment you share it with other people, that clarity disappears and you start doubting yourself. And 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, you're still arming and ahhing. Shall I start the business? Shall I do this? Shall I move to a different country? Shall I? Stop asking other people for their opinion. Tap in, go within, ask your intuition. And this is why the divine told you already, it is time to start fine-tuning your intuition, so that when you are making decisions, when new beginnings are here, you are not then running to people and asking them for their opinion. You are knowing deep down in your soul and in your heart what action that you need to take, and you are taking it before people come in and cause confusion, okay, and cause doubt. So Taurus, this is the reading that I have for you. If you found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up. And again, personal readings are on my website, and the New Year ceremony is on my website, as well as everything else that I do, like cord cutting ceremonies, banishing ceremonies, releasing ceremonies, spiritual cleansing ceremonies, and much, much more. I'm going to see you in my next reading, and it is a goodbye from me. Bye.